Hi everybody, welcome to today's practice. We'll do another flow and hold type of a practice. So we'll repeat a particular sequence and then hold the asana. Let's begin. We will just begin by doing a ragdoll pose. So tucking your chin down, slowly rounding your back, letting your hands dangle and release all the way down. We'll come up again. My feet are roughly hip distance apart. And really keeping your upper body loose is the key to this. We'll repeat this 2 more times. So slowly going down, tucking your chin. Feeling that space between your shoulder blades, bending in your knees, coming all the way down. One last time coming up. And coming down. Breathe out as you go down. Excellent. Keeping as much of a bend as you need in your knees and then just letting your head dangle. Showing you the profile, maybe grabbing the opposite elbows, maybe swaying from side to side, twisting and swaying. Just letting the whole of your upper torso relax and let gravity pull it down. Excellent. So from here, we're going to release our hands under your face, palms, and then just start to straighten one knee and the other. So alternating between one knee and the other. One knee straightens, one knee bends, a few times like that. So I am already at the end of my mat, doing the same for yourselves. Knees bent, palms are on the floor, and I'm going to start to walk my hands up so that I come into the downward facing dog. So coming into the downward facing dog and walking your hands back again, one palm print at a time. 2 more. One handprint at a time going into the downward facing dog. One breath and coming back. One breath. Last time, and we'll hold this time in the downward facing dog, Svanasana. This time holding. Head and neck is loose. My knees are straight, my elbows are straight. So you've got your knees and elbows straight but not locked. Few easy breaths in and out. And now from the dog we're going to go into the Vasishthasana plank. So straightening your torso, pushing your heels back. And we'll repeat this, so going into the downward facing dog. One breath. Going into the plank, pushing your heels back. Into the downward facing dog. And into the plank. Holding the plank, engaging your core muscles. Keep pushing through those heels. If this is just an impossible pose for you, feel free to release your knees down and still keep that upper body nice and straight. 2 more breaths. If you feel a shivering, that's great, your core is working. Excellent. Coming into the Parvatasana or downward facing dog, taking your right foot in between your hands and releasing your hips, looking up. Straightening that front knee, taking your head towards your knee. The left heel is lifted if you need to, and then bend again, coming into the Ashwasanchalanasana and Parvatasana. 2 more like that. Breathe in, looking up. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Last one, and we'll hold. So pushing that left heel back, shining the chest in the front, looking up if you can. And now straightening your right knee, holding here. Excellent. From here, we're going to lift this right leg, take it up towards the three-legged dog. Maybe your left heel needs to lift up, and that's fine. Releasing that right leg down. Doing the same with the left. So, left foot in between your hands, coming into the Ashwasanchalanasana. My right heel is lifted. And now, straightening that left leg. Breathe in. Release your hips. Breathe out. Straighten the left leg. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And the last time we will hold. So holding in the Ashwasanchalanasana, this time on this side. Coming into the Parvatasana. Doing the three-legged dog on this side. So lift that left leg high. Releasing the left leg down. This time we will walk our feet up towards our legs. And now staying in this downward forward fold. I'm just going to face the camera so you can see me. If you're feeling nicely warmed up, maybe starting to straighten your knees. Releasing your hands to wherever they go. It's not important that they touch the ground at all. If they are touching the ground, great. If not, hold on to your ankles or shins. Now just heel toeing your feet so that they are hip distance apart. I'm going to release my left hand down underneath my face. I'm going to lift with my right hand, and what I'm doing is I'm lifting the right shoulder upwards. My hips are still square. To begin with, still looking down so that you can just become aware of that lift of the right shoulder, and maybe your head follows. Doing the same on the other side. So right palm underneath my face, left hand goes up, and then lift that left shoulder up, releasing your head, releasing your neck, looking down, hips are squared, and then maybe following your gaze up towards the sky. Excellent. Releasing your palms down. We're now going to come into tucking your toes, sitting on your heels. So I've released my knees down and I'm sitting back on my heels just to show you the profile. This is what I'm doing. And then we're going to do some movements here. So feel free to use the floor for support. We're going to release the whole of your foot down on the mat, and then coming down onto your knees and kneeling up. So releasing your bottom down, the whole of your foot comes down, doing whatever you can. If you don't have that ankle mobility, then that's exactly what we are working on. So just a shallower motion is absolutely okay. One last time. And this time we will finish up by kneeling up, keeping those toes tucked in. We're going to do the camel pose, Ushtrasana. So the easiest variation is where you just support your lower back, push your hips forwards, and maybe only if you feel comfortable releasing your head away from you. If you are slightly more flexible, maybe you can release your hands down, palms down onto your heels, still keeping your hips pushed. If you are comfortable, then you're releasing your head down. Hold. Excellent. Straightening yourself up, sitting down onto the mat. Like last time, we are going to come into the 90-90 pose again. So my left shin is parallel to the front of my mat, and my right shin as well is doing a 90-degree angle. So we'll begin by just coming up straight. A few easy breaths in and out. It's quite an awkward sort of a stretch on your outer right hip. And I'm going to twist to the left, walking your palms slightly further up the mat if you need to, pressing down with your palms, bending in your knee, in your elbows, releasing your head down. Breathe in, bend your elbows, breathe out. Breathe in again, bend your elbows, breathe out. We're going to repeat this action, but this time my right knee is going to go up as well. So bend, and my right knee goes up. Release the right leg and straighten the elbows. Breathe out, lift your knee. Breathe in, straighten. Breathe out, lift the knee. Breathe in, straighten. Coming back to center, going to the other side. So releasing your knees to the other side. I'm just going to, for the benefit of the camera, I'm going to just change the direction on my shins like this. And then again, nice straight posture. Twisting to the right this time. Walking your palms further up the mat slightly. Pressing with your palms, bending in your elbows, releasing your head down. So if you need to, you can flare your elbows out, but if you can, then you're bending your elbows straight down. Breathe in, breathe out. One last round before we start to lift our left knee. Breathe out. Breathe in, dip down, left knee goes up. Breathe in, straighten. One last at your own pace. Excellent. Coming back to center, taking both of your feet in the front of you, taking your palms behind you, and just doing the wiper action with your knees. So just releasing your knees to one side and then to the other. A few more times like that. Okay, so you're still sitting with your feet in the front of you. And we're going to go into the reverse table. So taking your palms behind you, lifting up into the reverse table, settling your hips down, straightening your legs, coming into the Paschimottanasana. Reverse table, releasing your hips down, Paschimottanasana. Two more like that. Reverse table, Paschimottanasana. And now we will hold in the table. So stamping down with your feet, pushing down with your palms. If your head can hang, great. If you don't feel comfortable, then keep your head lifted. Pushing your hips gently up. Few breaths in and out. Excellent. Releasing your hips down, stretching your legs out, and then coming into the Paschimottanasana. So taking your hands to wherever they go. It may be your ankles, the outsides of your toes, maybe circling your big toes. Again, gently coaxing your torso towards your knees. Still keeping your hands where they are, lifting through your chest, lifting through the whole of your spine, straightening your spine, pulling back with your feet. And now we're going to grab hold of let me begin with the left. I'm going to grab hold of my left foot. If you need to, you can bend your left knee so that you can hold on to this left foot. And then I'm going to bend this left knee, straighten the leg, looking up into the Kronchasan. Keep holding on to that left foot, releasing yourself down. And then again, bending the knee, straightening the left leg, looking past the left leg, releasing down. One last. Bending the knee, straightening the knee, looking past your left foot, and folding forward. Last one, we will hold in the Kronchasan. Straightening your spine, straightening your elbows. If you can't achieve this pose, a bend in the knee is absolutely okay. Looking past your left foot. Don't get lazy with your right foot, keeping the right foot flexed as well. Releasing that down, repeating all of that on the right side. So grabbing onto the right foot, again you can bend your knee to achieve this. So bending your knee, straightening the right leg, releasing down. Bend your right knee, straighten, release down. Last one, bend your knee, straighten, release down. And the very last one to hold. So lifting through your lower back, sides of your body, looking past your right foot this time. If you can, then you're straightening your knee. If you can't, a bend is absolutely okay. You're working towards the straight knee. Excellent. Releasing your right foot down. From here, we're going to lie down on our stomachs. So lying down on your stomach, we're going to do a few rolling cobras, Bhujangasana. So release your forehead down, palms are by the side of your chest, your elbows are tucked in. Breathe in, lift. Lift your head, lift your chest as much as you can, no weight on your palms. Release down, breathe out. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, dip. From here, we're going to come into the Sphinx pose. So my elbows are roughly underneath my shoulders. And then we're going to see if we can straighten the elbows and push our upper body backwards. And doing that again. So release into the Sphinx, push and straighten your elbows. Release into the Sphinx. Last one, push, straighten your elbows. And the very last one we'll try and hold. So straighten, looking as much as you can upwards. Softening your face, softening your elbows, softening your eyebrows. Excellent. Releasing yourself all the way down. We're going to now come into goalpost arms. So releasing your palms on either side, releasing your forehead down, bending in your knees, and we're just going to take our hips from one side to the other. Take a look at the camera and you'll know what I mean. So twist to one side and then twist to the other side, releasing your feet, upper leg down. And repeat that 3 or 4 times. And then we will hold into the brook. Last round on either side. And now, holding, so my face is facing the left side. My right elbow is bent. My left foot is released back. Releasing to the other side. Here we are going to turn to one side. I'm going to turn to my left so that I'm facing the camera. I'm going to straighten this right hand, release my head on top, bending both of your knees, stacking both of your knees on top of each other. And now I'm going to start to take this left knee up towards my chest and then take it in the other direction. So bringing the left knee towards your chest and taking it back so that you get a quadricep stretch, bending, stretching, bending, stretching, and now starting to straighten that leg, flexing the top foot, bringing it as far up as you can, and then pointing the toe and bringing that far back as you can. Flex to the front, point to the back. Flex to the front, point to the back. Last one. Flex to the front, point to the back. Releasing those knees on top of each other, and I'm going to change direction. So releasing my head on my left arm, knees are bent at a 90 degree, and then squeezing this right knee in, taking the right knee away from your chest. And we'll repeat a couple of times more. And now starting to straighten your leg, flex that foot, point the foot back. Flex, point. Last one, flex, point. And we are going to roll over onto our backs from this, and that will be coming onto your backs, taking your knees towards your chest, just getting used to the hard floor. Feet together, knees falling apart, doing the Supta Baddha Konasana. Your palms can be either resting on your stomach or resting on your thighs or by the sides of your body. Your choice. Closing your eyes down, a few big deep breaths in and out. Still keeping your eyes closed, stretching your legs out, one leg at a time, letting your toes naturally fall away. Your fingers are naturally curling up towards your palms. If your eyes are not closed already, keeping your eyes, closing your eyes down. Letting go of your lower back, of your legs and feet. Letting go of your shoulders, softening the whole of your face. Awareness on your breath. If you are enjoying this series of short practices, if you are enjoying the content on this channel, Please do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next week on the mat again.